Welcome to the 60 Plus Podcast.
I'm Janet.
I'm Joe.
Hello.
Hello, Janet.
Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Very well. All right. I'm even more very well.
Oh, good for you.
It's not a competition.
No, it's not. Stop that.
Okay.
Last week we had a pretty serious episode, right?
Yeah, it was about estate planning. It was really good. I thought Mark was
really
excellent.
good. I'm a believer here. I'm signing up to get that done.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really good. But so we decided, since that was kind of serious, we wanted to be super silly this week. So
And
that's what we're doing.
have you noticed that you get to be a certain age
60 plus.
and you have a conversation with people and there's always like a common thread through the conversation.
Yeah, there's some sentences that tend to come up
They just come up more and more frequently.
again and again and again.
Yep.
Like, did I tell you this already?
It happens to me all the time. All the time.
I
And-
know.
Yes.
I've been on the receiving end of that.
My kids were like, Dad, you already told me this like 50 times. Sometimes they'll say, oh, I know what you're going to say, and they're wrong. And I get so much pleasure out of that.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, you trick them up, right?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you're like some little memory comes up, and you're like, "Ooh, I can change this up a little bit." But I have to tell you, Joe, personally, I have had this experience with you, but I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm just gonna tell them that I haven't heard because I don't want to
Thank
like
you. It's very,
precious little storytelling because I know you get such joy out of it.
I am okay, crush his little storytelling. All right. I don't feel too emasculated right there. But what usually happens is I am a storyteller. I know this about myself.
Yes.
What will frequently happen is I will have told the story recently,
Yes.
but I don't remember who I've told it to.
Well, that's a whole nother sentence that we'll talk about later. But you know what? This also reminds me of when you say, what was I saying? I think I do that quite a bit, actually. Probably happens daily,
Mhm.
and then I'll be like, oh, never mind. Or, oh, it'll come back to me. If it's important, it'll come back, right? It's like, what was I saying? Or if you're with a good friend who has a good memory, who are actually listening to you, they might backtrack what you were
Oh,
saying.
and say, oh, we were talking about
That's so helpful.
cholesterol or
Well, yeah, it could be something of that nature.
yeah.
I guess it's about memory. I don't know. Is it about memory?
Sometimes I feel like my brain is full. I
Yes.
can't take in more information because I'm already dealing with,
Right.
all the dogs' names from 70s sitcoms. And
Oh, yeah, totally.
there are some things I wish I could forget, and
Yeah.
they're just taking up
And when
space.
you're with a friend too, you're like trying to get all this stuff out. And then they're talking, and then you're talking. You're like, wait a minute, I was saying something, but I don't remember what the point was. But yeah, anyway, these things happen, and it's okay. Well, how about, have you seen my glasses?
I've seen people do that, and the glasses are on the top of their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have solved for this problem.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have a pair of glasses in every room. So it's not just one pair of glasses I can't find. It's like 5.
Okay. I just wear my glasses all the time, and that pretty much solves it.
That solves it too.
Although
See, there are solutions.
The other day, I came in from outside and I took my sunglasses off and I put them on the counter,
Mm-hmm.
but I never put my regular glasses back on.
Mm.
And it was probably like 15 minutes later, and I'm like, what? Geez, I got to go to the eye doctor.
Why can't I say?
I didn't have my glasses on my face.
Okay, that's scary. But this happens to me all the time with my phone. You're like, okay, I know it's here. I just was speaking on it. Where did it go? This is freaking me out. The other day this happened to me. I'm like, is it in the refrigerator?
All right. We need to talk about this a little bit more. Why would it be in the refrigerator?
Well, because I was making breakfast and,
Oh, yeah. So whenever you make breakfast, you put your phone in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I was desperate. I couldn't find it. I'm like, okay, this is making me crazy.
Where was it?
It was on the counter.
Like right out in plain view?
Well, you know what? I had had it on speaker because I was making my breakfast, so I had it leaning up against this box, which was the same color.
Oh.
So from a distance, it kind of blended.
Uh-huh.
I'll use that as an excuse.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's how I found it too. I was like, okay, Janet, you were just speaking on it. Do you remember who you were speaking to? Yes. Do you remember what you were doing when you were speaking to them? Yes, I was making my breakfast. Okay, that's good. Now, so it's probably in the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Calm down. Is it in the refrigerator? No, why would it be in the refrigerator? Yes, it is so fun being me.
Well, a couple of things there. I noticed that you have these conversations with yourself and you refer to yourself in the third person.
Well, listen, we had an episode about this and it supposedly is healthy
It's healthy.
to talk to yourself
There are
because it's an organizational thing. Stay focused.
it's an organizational
We're gonna
thing
find and self-talk, right?
to
Positive
wonder.
self. We're going to find this phone. It's gonna be okay.
It's an organizational thing to say, maybe my phone's in the refrigerator.
Well, I was a little
That's
distracted.
disorganizational if I've ever heard it.
I was a little distracted. Well, actually, you were talking about the glasses being on top of your head. One time I was talking on the phone
No.
and
Okay, go ahead.
I was trying to leave the house.
Uh-huh.
You know how you like
Multitasking.
yeah, you have that thing that you say to yourself
Wallet
every
keys phone. Wallet keys phone.
right. You have to say that to yourself
Mhm.
every time to make sure you have what you need. So, I do a similar thing when I'm leaving the house. I make sure I've got, everything I need,
Is
wallet,
the
keys,
phone in the
phone.
refrigerator? Yeah. Did I put the phone in the refrigerator before I
No, but
left?
I'm talking on the phone.
Saying to the person on the phone,
Where the heck did I leave my phone? And they're like,
do you have two phones?
aren't you
Because
aren't you talking on it? Oh yeah. I'm like,
yeah, that's uh-huh.
wow.
Well, okay, so I don't think that's a 60 plus thing. I think that's a thing because
Hey now.
no, no, because you're doing too many things.
Yes, that is my issue sometimes.
Okay.
It gets a little scary, yeah, but definitely looking for it in the refrigerator was probably a low for me.
I don't know. I think it's a high.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think you
You're
must
so
be
generous.
high in order
Yeah,
to
right. It was only the morning.
It was only the morning, so not very high.
Yeah. Speaking of morning and time and stuff, that's another thing. I have this friend who's like always like, "What day is it?"
You know who says this more? Friends that are retired.
Yes. Because they like all the days like lead into the other, I
Mhm.
guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have like no agenda. You're just like, yeah, whatever. Because I can remember that used to be the first question I would ask myself, but relative to what do I have to do? So, what day is it? What do I have to do? And that's like when you're working full time, right? And
Mhm.
you're like, okay, what do I have to do today? What do I have to accomplish? Whatever. And then you'd be like, oh, it's Saturday. Yay.
Because I really rely on technology a lot.
Mm.
When I go to bed at night,
Mm-hmm.
I ask Google what's going on tomorrow. I tell my clock that's next to my bed, I'm going to bed.
So I speak to myself, but you speak to your
I
technological
speak
devices.
and it will tell me what the weather is tomorrow and what's on my calendar.
Hmm.
It's great.
Yeah, well, it's like having a
You still
little
have a paper calendar.
stop. But that's because I like to doodle.
Okay, having an electronic calendar doesn't
I
prevent you
like to
from
see the
doodling.
whole month laid out. It's kind of the same way I feel about GPS. Yeah, it's great. It's handy. It's a wonderful tool. But I still love maps and I still like to see the whole thing laid
Mhm.
out before me. I guess it's just the way I am. I
You know,
don't know.
when you adopt these things, it doesn't prevent you from still
Okay, Joe, we're moving on now. Let's talk about the whole time thing, right?
okay.
So what day is it? What year is it? That's another one, like, or how many years have passed?
Happens to me all the time where I'll be talking to somebody and I'll say, "It was like 2 or 3 years ago. You remember we did this 2 or 3 years ago?" And it's just like, "Joe, that was like 10 years ago.
I know my whole thing is whatever you think it was, just double it and you're probably right. So if you think
Mm,
it was 10 years ago, it was probably more like 20.
I was so in 2019, my younger daughter and I went on a trip. I still think it was like 2 years ago. It was 2019.
Yeah.
It was 7 years.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about your trip and I was going to have to tell you that you told this story already.
That never happens. I never repeat my stories. Anybody that tells you that I do is lying.
I love this whole concept of time too. It's like your whole perspective changes. Now in the morning, you're like, huh, I wonder what's for dinner. And what's the early bird deal?
N-
Goodness today.
It's um, years ago, I had a job where it was at an insurance company. And it was like the first thing in the morning. Everyone's like, "What time you going to lunch? What time you going to lunch? What?
Right,
What?"
right. Yeah. Oh no, I had this
I
little
think I've
lunch
told that
bunch.
story, by the way,
Yeah, I
before.
think you did too.
Yeah.
I had a lunch bunch at work, so we would call each other at like 10 a.m. Be like, "Where are we going to lunch
Hmm.
today? What do you feel like eating?"
Yep.
And we plan it out. It was like the highlight of the day.
I think that that's a strong indicator of just not a great job.
Well, it was a well, I won't go into it, but it was a tough job. It
Yeah.
was, and you just needed that break.
Hmm.
And I think it was good because we kept each other honest to say, yeah, we are taking this hour,
Hmm.
and having a little fun. So it was a good thing. I'll tell you, I stayed in that job longer than I probably would have because of,
Of the people.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
I just read something and it said people don't leave jobs; they leave bosses.
Mm,
And that's along the same line.
hmm.
If you have a good boss or you have a good crowd of people that you're working with, you tend to stay in that job longer.
Yeah, good team. Yeah,
Uh, because the opposite is just not fun
not fun.
to have
No.
a bad. Have you had bad bosses?
I think I've learned from all my bosses over the
Hmm.
years. I would
A little
say
off topic here, but
yes,
I'm
it
just
is, but
curious.
some were better than others. But I do recall this one boss that I had early on, and he was known for yelling at his employees.
Hmm.
And he tried to do that with me one time,
Okay.
and then he never did it again because I told him that, yeah, don't talk to me that way.
Okay. All right.
We are not, leave the room and come back in if you want to have a discussion with me about
S-
something.
Okay. So,
That was
l-
that.
l- go to another room and wonder why you're in that room. That's one of those things. But uh,
Yeah. So back on track.
sure.
Speaking of
What was I
that.
saying?
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. The whole, yeah. Why did I come into this room?
Hmm.
What are we doing? So, yeah, I think to your point, it's like that whole mindful thing. We're so busy sometimes we're running
Got so
around
many
and
things in your mind.
yes.
Hmm.
And it's like just taking a pulse and being like, okay, just wait a minute, just wait for it. It'll come to you. What's that guy's name? That actor that,
It was in that movie.
that I can't remember. You know the movie. And like sometimes people get it. Like you get that always shocks me. Like I'm like, that movie where they're this, that, and the other thing, and it was with that actor who, and then you can't think of that name. It's like this domino effect, and they're like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, bingo. And you're like, wow,
What's word association?
I'm impressed.
Remember the show, the game show Password? And someone would go
Yes.
Apple and they'd say mailbox. And it was like the right thing. How does that? I don't know
I
how
used
that
to
works.
love that
It was a
game.
good show.
It was fun.
Yep.
Yeah. I love those old shows. We should do a nostalgia episode about that.
So here's the thing. We did an episode on that. And this is one of the conversations you and I
Well, we did
frequently
it on
have.
TV shows. We didn't do it on game shows.
True.
See? Haha, see, I remember.
Okay. But this is a conversation you and I frequently have
Oh,
where
yeah.
we'll talk about, oh, we should do this. Oh, I think we already did that. Well, this is episode 146.
Yeah, so we got to cut ourselves a break on that one.
We can't remember every episode we've done.
No, in fact, we're starting to think maybe we should just repeat them because our listeners might not remember them either.
Sure. Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Well, not all listeners have listened to all the
Yes.
episodes.
Well, no, that's true. Although somebody the other day, I think, downloaded them all.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I don't know what's going on there.
No, I don't either.
But
Interesting.
yeah, maybe they're stealing our content.
Possibly, perhaps, Rabbit, perhaps.
But
So,
getting back to the actor thing,
yeah.
um, it's sometimes I can't think of the word
Oh,
I want to use.
that happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
And you have to like use like 5 words to
Well, I pull out my thesaurus. Yeah.
to replace the one word that would have been perfect.
And then 5 minutes later, you think of the word
Yeah.
and you feel compelled to say it.
And then you got to use it real quick before you forget it again.
And
hopefully you pronounce it okay.
Hopefully. These are just some of the funny little things that happen. And I don't know, like I remember not being able to remember an actor's name. I'm not good with names generally.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like some people are really good with that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had a thing this morning. A guy came up to me in a coffee shop.
yeah.
Hi, Joe. How are you? Nice to see you. We met at this event that we both attended 7 or 8 years ago. I don't even remember the event. I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we only have so many mental files in our head, you know?
I think it's true.
Yeah. And, they get overwhelmed.
Well, if I could forget the dogs' names from 70s sitcoms, I'd have room for other stuff.
I was actually, speaking of dogs, I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, and we live in a neighborhood where there's lots of dogs, and we're like, we can remember the dogs' names, but we don't remember
The owners' names.
And that's how we remember. We're like, Bougie's owner or whatever.
Do you remember the Seinfeld episode where they put up pictures of everybody in the building so you could know who everyone was?
No.
Oh yeah. I think we should all wear name tags, don't you?
No, I don't.
No, we should have name tags.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
So you don't want to wear a name tag
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
in your neighborhood? So
Wear a necklace with my name on it. How's that?
are you a rap star? Is that
Yeah, that's it.
is your
That's it.
bling?
And I want to get some diamonds too on my teeth.
Well, that would be fun.
Yes, flash it.
Any other sentences that come up frequently in conversation or little things that
I really can't remember. How about you? You got anything?
It's the storytelling. That's my, I know I'm
That's
repeating
your number
myself.
one.
It's really my number one because it's not a 60 plus thing. It's just, I happen to be a storyteller and I don't remember who I
And
tell
you're a
the
good
story to.
storyteller too, by the way.
I'm an excellent storyteller,
Yes, you're an
Janet.
excellent
Yes.
storyteller. Oh God, that reminds me of that movie.
About the thing?
About where he's
the place?
like, I'm an excellent driver.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
No, that was Rain Man.
Rain Man.
And who
Right.
was the actor?
Rain Man, it was Dustin Hoffman.
Correct.
Yes, with
And who played his?
Tom Cruise.
That very see?
Yeah. The
Wow.
guy from that other movie with the thing.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
What was that? Mission what?
Mission Impossible.
Anyway,
You know
this
what's
has
Mission
been-
Impossible?
What?
Trying to get people to share, like, and listen.
Oh, just, gosh, tell everybody about this podcast. Please.
Yes.
No, we're about to go on TikTok.
Yes.
We're desperate.
No, we're
desperate
not.
For more
No,
more
we're not.
listeners.
We
No,
just-
we've been growing our listenership over the years.
Yep.
And that's a wonderful thing. But I would love to reach more people. It's fun. And hopefully people are enjoying it. And it is really nice to hear from people. If you want to send a comment to us, we love to get that. Or if you want to be a guest on the show or have an idea for an episode,
Sure.
please let us know.
Yes. How can people let us know?
They go to Spotify and leave a comment.
Yes. You don't have to pay for Spotify to get
No,
the
you
real.
do not. No, you
And-
do not.
And you can listen to.
Yeah, and we don't make any money off of this, just so
No, this
people
is
are
a fun
clear.
project.
We want to keep this is just a thing that we love to do,
Mhm.
and we hope that people are enjoying it. And if you can come up with some other sentences for us, please leave it in comment, and we will get a chuckle. So,
We will.
yeah.
And then we'll forget.
No. No.
All
Anyway,
right.
this has been fun, Joe.
I think so. I agree. All right. That's it for this week's episode of the 60 Plus Podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Janet. Bye.